Hi everybody, this is Frilioth and welcome back to another Minecraft episode on the AlphaCraft server. Today we're back at JJ and Wildspace and hopefully we're here to finish off the elevator that I've been building for them both for what seems like absolutely ages and ages. And I think it's, in fairness, I think it's pretty much done. There's a little bit of decorating to do, but the bulk of it is now done and I want to show it off because I'm dead proud of this thing. Honestly, this is fantastic. It's superb. Anyway, I'm waxing lyrical about the elevator. You've not even seen it yet. So if we have a quick shifty at it, it's very similar. It's based on the design I made for the mine shaft, and I've used it before. But this one, it's a multi-floor elevator, which means you can call it to any floor that you're on, and you can also ride it to any floor. I built one, I think I showcased it, I don't know whether I did a tutorial on it. I did one with a water elevator that allowed you to do the same thing, which was much quicker and quiet and everything else, but it was a water one. It didn't have all of the gubbins behind it. This is a lot more complicated. I'm really pleased with it. So for this to work, let me show you how it was to start with. So we're at the top, ground level, next to this fantastic building here. If I want the lift to come up here, I just press the lift call button, and that's activated several circuits down there. And now the lift, I think, is on the on sub-level 4. That's started to make its way up here. Now I'm thinking of having some kind of indicator light system to tell you where the elevator is, which I don't have at the moment. Oh yeah, you can hear it. Here it comes. Brilliant. So that's made its way up. Now, as I say, it's not quick, and you can't make it any quicker. It's as quick as a flying machine can go, so you just can't make it any quicker. And that was only 4 levels below us, so it does take a while, but it's built for comfort, not speed, he says. So if I now want to go to, say we're on the ground level, I want to go to sub-level 1, which is the next one down. So I'll go to the floor selector, and I select sub-level 1 in the book. That's now going to pull a signal out of the lectern via the comparator, and it's going to put a signal into the AND gate, which is there. And Mojang have caused me no end of trouble with this because they've changed the redstone on it in 1.16, so I've had to redesign this, but hey-ho. So now I've done that, press the button to confirm the floor, jump in the lift, press the down arrow, and we go down to sub-level 1. And here we are at JJ's and Wild's. I don't know whether this is their private little quarters. I don't know whether I should be showing you this. Shouldn't really be rifling through this stuff, should I? Doggy. Yeah. Wow. So it's brilliant. I'm just going to do one more. We want to go down to sub-level 4. You see, you can't go to the floor that you're on, and I've got several fail safes built into the elevator to stop you from doing things like that, because it's easy to break. Without all of these fail safes, it would be easy to do something out of order, and it would break the system, and I'd have to come and fix it. So hopefully Wild can spam as many buttons as she like and she won't break it. So if I want to go down to sub-level 4, done, confirm button. Now if I'd have pressed the up arrow there and gone up, there's a fail-safe at the top, like a return. I would go all the way up to the top, and then there'd be a return mechanism that would send me all the way back down to the bottom. And it's the same if I wanted to go to a floor above me, but press the down button on the elevator, I'd go all the way to the bottom, and then there'd be a return, and I'd come all the way back up to the floor that I'd selected. And here we are, sub-level 4. This is a basement, level 20. You can't get any lower than this because of the redstone needed down the bottom. That you just wouldn't be able to get another level underneath it. So this is as low as it can go, but it will go all the way up to 255 if you want it to. So I'm very, very, very pleased with it. I've got a list here, or a little list of features and benefits of this bad boy. As I say, I'm super proud of it. You've got the call button to any floor, which we've just shown you, just demonstrated that one there. There's a minor issue that I might have to sort out. I haven't done it yet because really this is not going to be very busy. Now, if somebody, say the lift is on the ground floor and somebody calls it to sub-level 4, you get in it and you want to go to ground level again, press the confirm button, get in here, press the up button to go to the ground floor. If somebody else somewhere on one of the floors then presses the call button, it will stop at that floor. Now there is a way for me to fix that. I just have to disable a few things, but it's only going to be a problem if there are loads of people trying to use this all at the same time. Now with this being JJ's and Wild's base, they're probably going to be together anyway. I don't think that's going to be an issue. If it is, then I'll fix it, but I don't think it's going to be an issue. So we've got that. We've got the call to any floor button. We've got the floor selector button, which allows you to select any floor that you want to go to. There's fail safes on the up and down, which I just showed you. If you press the up arrow when you should be going down, you get the return at the top. There's reset button to all floors, which basically means if JJ, say, comes down here, does a bit of stuff, wants to go back up to the top, selects ground level, presses the floor confirm button. If he then decides he doesn't want to go up and he wants to go off and do something else, without the floor auto reset failsafe, that floor would always be set, and it would stop anybody else using the lift. You wouldn't be able to use it while that button was pressed. So there is a delay that will reset this button after, I don't know how long it is. We'll time it now, shall we? You press the button and there's a system at the back. I don't know whether you can see it. All the way down there. Can I get over there? Yeah, I can. That down there. That circuit in there, which you've just heard click, that's now reset. So if somebody else now wants to use the lift, they can do, and it's not locked to this floor. So there are several fail safes. As I say, it's very complicated, and I'm sure I'd bore you to death if I tried to explain everything to you. But anyway, it's working. It just needs decorating. Now it needs JJ's and Wild's touch. Now JJ, Wild, be careful when you start. If you want to remove these blocks at the front, most of them you can, some of them you can't. If you remove something and a bit of dust falls out, then we might be in a bit of trouble, guys, because something might have broken. I can't tell you how, well, I have done, but I can't tell you how pleased I am. You know, the work that has gone into this. That's the failsafe. There's a little timer that counts down and then puts a pulse back through this block here, which resets all of the floors. But this will only work if the lift isn't moving. If the lift is moving, then that block gets raised up, and then when the pulse comes through this redstone, it doesn't go anywhere because the lift's being used. We can't go resetting the floors when the lift's in motion, otherwise you'd just be going up and down and up and down, up and down, and you'd be stuck in there forever. That wouldn't be very good, would it? There'd be tears and everything. So I want to go up to ground level. Confirm. I've had to put in delays in the mechanism at the bottom. The floor indicators, the floors are detected via a cauldron under the bottom of here, and comparators on the floors. Without a delay, every time you went past the door, they'd flap open. You'd hear it clicking and flapping open. It really was annoying. So I put a delay in there that stops it from doing that until you stop at the floor, which is why there's a little delay before the door opens. But without it, as I say, every time you go past the floor, it flaps, and it's just annoying. So there you go, guys. Call me if you need anything. That's the return mechanism at the top. I'm sure they can hide that. They're creative enough to be able to hide that. So anyway, guys, if you want to give me a call, I'll show you how it works. But I'm going to stick a fork in this one and call it done. Now, you've probably got another... Well, you can go up to 13 floors, and we're only using 5 floors, I believe. Ground floor, sub 1, ground, sub 1, sub 2, sub 3, sub 4. So we're using 5 floors. It will go up to 13, so you can, if you want to, have several more above you. So that would be easy enough to do. So anyway, I've banged on now for far too long, but I'm quite proud of it. I don't know if I mentioned that. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to pop off back to the base and I'm going to pick up a load of gunpowder. Why am I not doing this to camera? I'm going to pick up a load of gunpowder because I'm going to go into the Nether. Now, I've got a Guardian Temple that is quite a few blocks south. So I'm going to make my way down to there and I'm going to turn left and I'm going to go, I don't know, another 700 blocks or so, get myself quite a long way out, and I'm going to start doing some netherite or ancient debris mining because I've not done it yet. As you can see, I don't have any decent armor, and it's about time I got some. So I'm going to grab a load of TNT and do a bit of TNT mining. I know I can do it with beds. It takes a little bit longer. It's just so much easier to light a load of TNT and watch it all blow up. So we're going to do that. We're going to have a bit of fun, but got to do it miles and miles away from spawn because I don't want to be blowing stuff up at spawn now, do I? So anyway, I'm chipping off back to the base and I shall see you in a minute. Just got back to the base, to the Woodland Mansion. Look at this. Buttons thinks you did awesome at the horse race. Gifts for you. Thank you, Buttons. That is fantastic. Thank you very much, Buttons, and probably Spider, because she was the one that won all of this stuff. And if you haven't seen the horse race episode, you watch it from all of our perspectives. All the alphas that took part have got videos out. Go and watch it because it is hilarious. Fantastic day we all had. It was super. But Buttons, thank you, and thank you, Spider. Very much appreciated. Look at this. Look, Enderman. Now I'm really just getting on. Hello fellas, how you doing? Hard at work? You guys are amazing. You guys are the carrot guys. I think are they below us or above us? They're above us, aren't they? They just I've got too much stuff actually. I've got too many crops. I think my overflow's working overtime. But anyway, what we're going to do now then is pop down to have a look at the creeper farm that Smurfy made all those many months ago, which is it's a basic farm design, but it's really effective, and it's got a cat on each level. So when a creeper spawns on there, trapdoors on the top, so only creepers can spawn in. Creepers and spiders can spawn in there because the other mobs are too tall. The trapdoors stop them from spawning, but the carpet on the floors stops spiders from spawning, so only creepers spawn in there. Creeper spawns in there, it's frightened by the pussycat, falls off the edge down to the bottom, and we collect the gunpowder. So I'm just going to pop down if I can remember how to get to it. There's a slime farm down here as well, but I had away with quite a bit of slime the other day. I couldn't get out. It's been ages since I've been in here. So there's the slime farm. Slime farm is full again. Can't beat a bit of slime. And then the gunpowder. Oh, here it is. Gunpowder is also full. So I want to grab myself a shulker box. And fill this up. It's just brilliant. More stuff than we know what to do with. What's in this shulker that was out here? So I've got myself enough gunpowder now, and I can pick up some sand on the way over to the thing. I can just pop into where the Guardian farm is actually and pick up a load of sand. Make myself some TNT. I really should take some potions of fire resistance because we're going in the Nether, aren't we? Surrounded by lava. But hey, I'm not going to. Because I is that kind of Egypt. So I'll see you when I get over there. So I've made my way over to the Guardian farm, which I've not been to for ages. And it seems to be working okay. I could do with that boat actually. Never know when you might need one. Well, I'm hoping there's going to be a load of sand. Yeah, of course there is. Loads of sand in here. Now I just need somewhere to make it. Oh, there you go. There you go. That will do nicely, won't it? 2 and a bit stacks. Still got to do something with this place. I've got big plans for this place and haven't done anything with it. Where am I going? I'm just digging along at Y115 to get to minus 700 on both, or 800 on both of them, and I've come across some ancient debris at Y115. Now I knew that they will spawn up to 115, but they're really rare. But look at that. I've managed to get one at Y115. Superb. Anyway, back to digging. Okay, so I'm out to about 700, give or take, and I've just realised, or I realised a little bit down the tunnel when I had to block over a ravine, that I didn't have any gold on me, so I've had to run back and grab myself a gold helmet. So I've got that. Got to get down there without dying. I've got my elytra on. Oh, do I risk it? I've got to get down. I've got to get down and back up again. So, okay, here goes. What's the worst that can happen? Deploy, deploy. Oh, that's the worst that can happen. Land in the middle of nowhere with bad guys around me. Oh, look at those fellas. I want one of those and I don't have a saddle. That would have been ideal, wouldn't it? Now I've got to get rid of you, haven't I? Yeah, I've got to get rid of you. Fright me to death then, you did. So I'm hoping that I can dig straight down. I need to get down to Y between 11 and 15. I think it says in the wiki that between 11 and 15 is the place to mine for this stuff. What? Took a bit of a kick in then. I didn't realise I was taking so much of a kick in. I should stop playing with you boys, shouldn't I, and start seeing if I can dig down without killing myself. Okay, so I found my way down to level 12. I think 12 is going to be okay, and I'm going to dig. How many pieces of TNT do I have? I think I've got 4 stacks of it, three and a half stacks. So if I dig 100 blocks or so that way, fill it all with TNT, and then come back up and then ignite it. So yeah, like I always say, what's the worst that can happen? So I'll see you when this tunnel's full of TNT. So I'm hoping that if I set that off there, it's going to give me enough room behind me to not die. I don't have a flame bow, so I'm going to have to run over and ignite it myself. So anyway, what's the worst that can happen? Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Let's fill my hunger up though before I do it. Alright, come on then, let's just do it. Sprint, sprint, throw, sprint. Oh, I hate it when that happens. Nothing. I need to put them side by side, don't I? Okay. Well, not as bad as I thought, but clearly nowhere near as good as I thought. Okay, let's give it another go. Right, I'm going to keep doing this a little bit, and then we'll find out how many we've got at the end of it. Because obviously I don't want to spend the entire video with you watching me just block up lava. So I'll see you back here in a couple of minutes. Oh, well, that's really knocked my duck off, that has. All of that TNT, all of that messing about, all of that clearing up lava, and I've got myself 4 pieces of ancient debris, and 2 of those I found on my way over here in the first place. So the only 2 I found were the first 2 pieces we saw when we blew up the first piece of TNT. So I'm really disappointed with that. There's supposed to be at least 1 or 2 pieces per chunk. So I don't know whether I'm going to do any more. Proper knock my duck off. What I'm going to do now, I think, is head over to the area by spawn, where Spiderweb Ninja has been doing a little bit of work. You might have seen a video the other day. Oh, those guys don't like you, do they? She's done a little bit of work over there. It's a drive-in movie theatre, so I'm going to go over there. I'm going to build myself some kind of vehicle, and hopefully take my mind off the fact that I've not been able to find anything decent a cajillion miles away from spawn. So we've made our way back over to spawn. Spawn is just over there. Alpha by Water just over there, and this where we are now is a drive-in movie theatre. Something you don't see a lot of in the UK, but apparently they're quite common over in the States, or they used to be, certainly a while ago. Not so sure whether they're still common. So I won't talk about it. But it is a drive-in movie theatre. Ice cream vans, tickets, all that kind of stuff. It's brilliant. A little maintenance vehicle there. I think I've come in the wrong way. So what the alphas are doing, or what some of the alphas are doing, we're building cars. We're going to build a little car in the spaces. Now I know that looks like Ferd, but that's a tractor, so I don't know whether that's JJ and Wilds with a Ferd on it, or whether that's spiders. I don't know. There are no, I mean, that is brilliant. Oh, chitty chitty bang bang kind of thing. The old Model T Ford car, that's superb. But there are no signs on them, so I don't know whose is whose. What's this one over here? This is Mahusiv. And it's facing the wrong way. Fella, you need to back into that car parking space. That is awesome. But it is facing the yellow. I suppose you could sit in the back, couldn't you? Why not? Sit in the back, open a few tinnies, watched it. That is superb. So anyway, I've decided I'm going to build something. I'm going to build it here. Because this is the mid-sized block area, mid-sized car area. So I'm going to stick one here. But it's not really going to be... Well, I was going to say it's not going to be a car, but to be honest, neither is that, and neither is that. So I don't feel so bad now. So I'm going to knock it up here. I've got some stuffs. How long are these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15. 1, 2, oh no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3. If you can guess what it is yet, then you're a better man than I am, Gunga Din. I'm going to need some more. Or do I? Oh, do I? I was going to say I'm going to need some more black wool, but maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just make it 1 block shorter. Maybe I'll come back. I might come back and add it later. We'll see. I'm sure you can guess what it is now, can't you? Yeah, of course you can. Of course you can, right. So I've got those there. I've got myself a loom as well. Because I'm going to do something. I'm going to put some banners on it. Right there and there. In fairness, I could have popped this wherever I wanted. But I chose to park it right here. Yeah, come on, you know what it is, right? 2, 3. Do I want the turret? Probably do, don't I? Actually, what I want in the middle, I want somewhere to be able to sit, so I can watch the movie. So I've got myself a bit of lighting, like that. Grab myself some rails. Which way are you going to put? You're going to put it the right way, even. Superb. Grab myself one of them. And then I try and break the rail. Excellent. Put that back. We're cooking on gas. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Fantastic. Right, so now I'm going to want, I want the, what do I want? I want the gun, don't I? The main gun. If I make these out of stone, brilliant. I've got a bit of carpet to try and get this spawn proofed. I think we'll lob a bit of carpet on top. I'll do that around everywhere then, or everywhere that I can put carpet down. Have I got any brown carpet? I bought some brown carpet, didn't I? Lob a bit of brown carpet down. Yeah. Brilliant. So far, so good. I'm going to put a trap door just there. Like the hatch. Great stuff. And I've got some stone buttons. I'm just going to spam on here. Have I got silk on my pick? Oh, I only have. This didn't take too long at all. Super pleased with my progress. Actually, I've knocked it up in creative once just to double check that it would fit in the area. And it did, but I've never built it, and first time I built it properly, and look at it. So now what I want to do is I want to camouflage it a little bit. I didn't pick up any soul sand. Oh, I knew there was something. I was going to put a bit of soul sand in there. Oh well. Oh well, what I'm going to do though is make some banners. I've got myself some green banners and I'm going to make myself some camouflage banners, hopefully. So if I put my green banners in there, I want that one, lime pally, and then I want that one, which is brownfield masoned. And now hopefully we've got ourselves some camouflage banners. What do you reckon? What do you reckon? I reckon they look okay. Hi, AD. Two left. I think they look okay. Yeah. I don't know whether to toy with those. Maybe I'll toy. Maybe I'll toy with different banners. I don't have any more, but maybe I'll toy with having the masoned green and the pally at the back brown, because that looks a little bit too brown rather than green, doesn't it? Right, hold that thought. I'm gonna go and grab some banners and do it. See what we think. Okay, so I've got my banners again. I've got my new banners, and I've just run into the car park, and that is not bad, is it? If I could get green slabs or something, that would have looked amazing. But that's not bad. In fairness, it's not as bad as I thought it was when I first put it up. But I'm going to try an invert thing of that, whatever you call it, with the green on the top, the brown on the bottom, just to see. We'll try one to start with. So if we do, what did we say we were going to do? Brown pally. Is it pally or paley? I've got no idea. We'll have that, and then if we do green, oh god, that's far too green, isn't it? Would it look any better if that was green and not lime? Let me go and grab some green dye. Oh my word. Okay, so I've got my green dye. Let's have a look how this one looks. That green dye, bit of brick. Oh. Now I don't know whether to have now I don't know whether to have brown banners. I'm going to do it. What this has gone on for too long. I'm messing about now. I'm going to grab myself a couple of brown banners. Or should I? Yes. I'm going to grab a couple of brown banners. Just knock up a couple of brown banners with green on the outside of it. And see what happens. And then I'm going to call it a day. I'm going to stick a fork in it and call it done. Right, third time's a charm. They say. Who are they? What am I missing off there, guys? What am I missing? Let me know. What do I need? Anyway, while you're thinking about that, let me lob one of those up there. Shall we do lime green pally? And then brown. I don't. You see that look. I don't know now. I'm going to stick with that one because it was the first one I did. Stick with the one you've. Stick with the first one you did, Frills. Because it's not bad, is it? And do those need to be... Do we need to do that? I think we do. Let's do that. I've messed you about no end today, haven't I, guys? Sorry. However, it's been quite a productive day, I think. We've got a fair bit done. So I'm going to have a little snooze, and then we'll do the outro. Look at that. That's a car and a half, isn't it? Look at that. Some kind of Lamborghini, no doubt. Anyway, where's my bed? So I think we'll call it a day for today then, everybody. Thank you very, very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And a big thank you to all of my patrons, without whose help these videos would not be possible. If you have enjoyed the video, please leave it a like. And if you've really loved it, don't forget to subscribe for future videos. This is Frilioth, and I'm out of here.